make sure I get all of that PDRN goodness, which, yes, I am the woman that is saying that she is trying to squeeze every single drop of salmon sperm and get it on her face so she doesn't waste it. That's me. Hey guys, it's Mary. Welcome to today's video where we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things to talk about. My favorites. This month I have quite a few goodies. There was the Ulta 10x sale, so I picked up quite a few things there. And then I have a couple updates on some things that I have picked up in the past that I kind of wanted to just give my opinion on, you know, a couple months later after using them and truly getting a good feel for them. I've got a good mix of makeup, a couple hair care items, skincare, of course, because it's Mary. And I even have a little fragrance combination that I can't stop reaching for. So if you'd like to see what I've really been loving this month, which I do have a lot of them on my face today, please just keep on watching. Okay, so before we jump into the favorites, full transparency, I have filmed this video twice already. The window was not cooperating with me as far as lighting, so I'm literally sitting on my couch now, crisscross applesauce, just kind of, I'm gonna get through this. Like, third time is a charm. I am gonna film this, and you know, it's a good thing we're talking about something that I truly love. I did just want to take a moment again to thank anyone who has been supporting me in any way, shape, or form. If you've given me a positive comment of encouragement, if you have liked a video, watched a video, subscribed to my channel, anything at all, I just truly appreciate it. I really am truly enjoying making these videos and just getting a chance to share my passion and my love for beauty and skincare, and yeah, it's just been really fun for me. So thank you. Now into the favorites. This is, I think, my fourth favorites video now. My first video I ever posted was a May favorites video where I was like literally terrified in my bathroom, and I don't think I verbalized things very well. And every month that I've done this, I have a little bit of a like battle in my head if I should start with makeup or skincare, because they're both just so dear to my heart. I'm pretty sure that I started with skincare last month, so we're gonna go with makeup this month. As far as complexion, I have still been loving this combination that I mentioned in a previous favorites video. If I know that I'm going to be out in the sun, I have been wearing the Covergirl Blurring Skin Tint SPF 30 with the Haus foundation because this is a little bit dark for me. It is what I have on my face today. I have been reaching for this combination as well as the Haus and Easy Blur that I have in the wrong shades as well, but when I mix them together, they're really beautiful. I do have like a lot of SPF skin tints, and I just keep finding myself just pulling for this one. So it might be specifically because of the combination, because I do feel like anything that you mix the Haus foundation with is going to be better. Like, if there's a foundation you don't like, you know, try putting a little bit of this in there. You might like it a little bit more. Earlier this month, I did a video where I got my first set of BK beauty brushes, and I actually picked up the 3-piece face core trio set, I believe it was called, and then the Nikki LaRose set, and I've really been loving all of them. I do want to say that I have not played so much with the angled brush, the angled liner brush, or the smudger brush in the Nikki LaRose set yet, but I do really love all of the other brushes, the eye brushes, the face brushes, the concealer brushes. Like, they're all just really good. I've already washed these a couple times, and I am not the type of girl that, you know, runs and cleans my brushes after every use, so that says a lot if I've already washed them like twice in the month of August. Next up, we will talk about one of my favorite things, which is eyes. I have been reaching for the same things over and over again, and that was this Morphe Pulp Fantasy palette. I reached for quite a bit. So this is the color story on this one, and it's just really pretty. I happened to randomly see this in TJ Maxx and picked it up for like $6.99, I think it was, and it's just a gorgeous palette. I have been rocking the hell out of this purple one called Grapevine. I really like to do these two, like a combination like this on the outer V, and then this one everywhere else. Just really pretty. This mint green called Snakebite is gorgeous. Safe Word is really pretty all over the lid or in the inner corner. These two remind me a lot of if you're like an old school makeup lover and you ever had the Urban Decay shadow palette, those two remind me a lot of, it was Shag and something else that was in that palette that would just, those two colors remind me a lot of, but that's just a random side note. And then also for eyes, on my eyes today, I have this, it's the Unleashia Glitterpedia palette, and I have mine in number 2 olive brown. Oh, now when I ordered this, I didn't realize that it was gonna have like these chunky glitters in there, and I don't think I would have ordered it if I knew that it was gonna have those in there. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't know, because you know, a chunky glitter every now and again is not so bad. So I don't grab for that middle one every single time, but it is cute to just tap on the top of the lid. Today I'm wearing a mixture of all of the like neutral brown matte shades. Actually, this one has a touch of shimmer in it, and then I'm wearing this one all over the lid and this one just in the center of my lid. But just a really pretty palette. They also have this in other shades. So there's like a coral one. There's also one that's called Olive Glitters that is just glitter toppers. So there's options, but just a really good formula, quality. And now, I mean, I got it in the Ulta haul, so clearly it's available at Ulta. But it's just nice to be able to go into Ulta and actually get your fingers in some of these K-beauty products, because until they have the testers out at Ulta, like, we were kind of just blind buying these K-beauty products. And so I just think it's really nice that we can go in now and kind of see what we're getting. So I was able to swatch this before I ordered it. Actually, no, I swatched the coral one. I wasn't able to swatch this one, but just I swatched the formula and it was really, really pretty. And then, okay, so in that same video that I got the BK Beauty brushes, I did this kind of 5-minute sultry eye trying out new makeup, and I have really, really, really been loving that combination. So I did want to mention this Makeup by Mario liquid eyeshadow in Sienna was in a previous favorites video, but I have still been rocking the hell out of this. And for this kind of like quick eye, I will throw this in the crease and all over the outer V and a little bit on my lower lash line and blow it out. And then I will go in with the Tarte Smolder Eyes in Sultry. I will use that to line my eye and my lower lash line and smudge it out with the smudger a little bit. And then I will top off the entire lid with this Fenty Diamond Veil Shadow Sticks in Champion. It's just really pretty. In that video, I did do the Diamond Veil Shadow Stick first, and then I did the liner. But I've noticed it makes it look a little bit more sultry, or a little bit like more smoked out, if I do the darker liner first and then top everything off with this. So I just, yeah, quick, easy, long lasting eye. Also in that Ulta 10X haul, I picked up this Morphe Cloudlight powder, and I ended up thinking that this really, really reminds me of the Hourglass ambient lighting setting powders. And so I actually am editing a video right now where I do a get ready with me, and I'm talking about the Mandela effect, which is like a new type of video for me, but I'm really excited about it. And in that video, I ended up grabbing my Hourglass palette and testing it up against this Morphe powder, and I feel like they give a really similar effect, just like I thought they would. So let me give you a quick look at this powder, because if you come across this powder in the store, you might see it and be a little bit kind of like, it kind of looks a little bit like camo, and then it also has this like really intense like kind of sheen to it, but it's not like a highlighter. And then just, if you look at it visually, it might throw you off and you might think that that's not really going to give you what this gives you. But I have mine in the shade Golden Hour Golden with Balancing Peach, and this is just super, super pretty. It kind of gives you like that, just, it's that finishing, almost like filtered effect when you're done with everything else. Like, I will just take my new favorite little powder brush and I will take a little bit of this and I will just like dust it across my face. And this brush is so soft, and I will just like, you know, so that it just kind of like blends everything out and everything just kind of, it's just like that final little kiss of approval. I really, really, really enjoy that product. If you've been watching any of my videos at all, you're probably starting to realize that I'm a bit of a gloss girl. I love my lip gloss, and I always kind of have one near me, on me. Like, I'm just a gloss girl. Well, this month, I have been like a creature of habit, and it has been the same like 3 glosses over and over and over again. So I need to talk about 2 lip liners. If I'm in a rush, I will grab for the Wet n Wild, which I think this was in a like last month, no, the month before that's favorite video. And I'm still loving the hell out of this, and still, I know a lot of people said that these ran out quickly, and they either ran out or they dried out, but mine is still going strong. So for $5, like, I feel like you cannot beat this lip stain. But if I have the time, I will do the Sashu, and I've really been enjoying the shade Pinked. I picked this up as a duo with the clear lip elixir, and unfortunately the lip elixir, like the first time that I opened it up, that little stopper just kind of popped out and came out with everything, and I don't really like that. So I'm not going to keep this in the car because I feel like it's going to get messy on me. But I do have that same lip elixir, and the bunny tongue shade and the stopper never came out on me, so I think it's just like a fluke. But that did kind of disappoint me. But I've really been loving the shade Pinked that came with it. And then after I have my liner on, it's like one of 3 glosses. I will say that I've definitely been rocking Blushing Lizard by Half Magic the most. This is, I think, the first time in my life that I've ever had a backup lip gloss. Like, even though I'm a gloss girl, you know, I don't have 2 of the same gloss in my collection at any given time. But at the moment, I currently have 2 of these, and that's because they were 50% off on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I went ahead and grabbed a backup of Blushing Lizard as well as a couple other shades because it's such a good price, and I had a bunch of points to spend. I really love this. I feel like it's unique. It's the only neutral, like brownish neutral glitter gloss that I own. It's what I have on right now. Okay, I feel like even though it's packed full of glitter and shimmer, it's completely wearable, and you know, I always am saying like over 40 friendly, but I really feel like it's like makeup is friendly for any age that you want to wear it. So I just feel like there's a little bit less people in my age group kind of wearing colors and stuff like this, but I don't know if I necessarily like that over 40 friendly whole thing, because it's like wear whatever you want. Like, I think I will be wearing electric blue liner in the nursing home, rolling around in my wheelchair. Like, that will be me, and I'll probably have a glittery lip line. Speaking of over 40 friendly, so update. One of the things that I wanted to update on was this Fembot collection. I actually did a video called "Is the Fembot collection over 40 friendly?" because it is like the space themed, you know, whole collection where I don't think that many, you know, 40-year-old women are walking by and going like, that's for me, you know. Maybe because the packaging, like Ariana's whole vibe is not necessarily, I think, like marketed for our age group, but I love space and I love glitter, so I did pick up this collection, and a couple months later I still think it's over 40 friendly. I love it. I pick it up constantly. I actually have a little bit of Fembot. Like, I'll put on the lip stain as a liner, and then I put on Blushing Lizard, and then because I'm extra when it comes to gloss, like I'll put a little bit of the Fembot. I just like right in the center, just like a little extra something. But even on days that I don't have any other makeup on my face, I will grab this eyeshadow and throw a little bit of it on my lids. I will throw a little bit of this highlighter on my cheeks, and I will throw this on my lips. And when I don't have any other makeup on with it, I feel like it just kind of makes me feel like a little fairy-esque, like when I'm at the gym and I just have like that little sheen when I turn. I don't know, I just feel cute and I like it. You know, walking around Walmart, walking around Target, grocery shopping, and I feel like a little fairy. I love it. I enjoy it. And then I will also rock it with a full face of makeup. So if I have a full face of makeup on and I've done my makeup for the day, I can do any other eye look and like take this and use this as a way to just really amp it up on the top of my lids. Any lip liner or any other lip gloss, like if I have a matte lip gloss that needs a little extra something, or if I want to just put on a lip liner and throw on this gloss, is super cute as well. I just have really getting a lot of use out of all 3 of those Fembot products. Now, I won't say that I really like much else from REM that I've tried. Sorry. I know there's like a lot of diehard Ariana fans out there. I always feel like I'm gonna offend somebody by saying something, but I'm just honest, you know? And yeah, that brand hasn't really been rubbing me the right way. Those are the only three things that I have liked from that brand so far. Not that I've tried a ton, but yeah, I did want to mention that. And then the last lip thing, you know, we all know Fenty delivers a juicy, plump, kissable lip every time. And this is no different. This is Fenty Icy Amethyst lip gloss. It's like the Gloss Bomb High Shine Sticks. Oh, so pretty. Just so pretty. I will throw on a lip liner, throw this on. This gives you like, it's almost like galactic, but not in, and I love space, but like it's like galactic but in a very wearable way. And again, like I throw away around that word wearable just like I throw around over 40 friendly, because to me it's wearable. Like I'll throw on the whole fairy look and run errands for the day. So I say wearable as in, you know, maybe not everyone would find like a purple glittery gloss bomb stick wearable, but I do. Can we just take a moment to see how gorgeous that is? Like, oh my lord. It's really, really pretty. And she just does lip products so well. Okay, the last thing that I wanted to talk about for eyes that I was forgetting about was this Glitter Puck by Half Magic. Now, I originally mentioned in my Ulta 10X haul that I was waiting for them to come out with a shade because I thought that Dopamine Sparkle, the pink one, I already had a moon dust shadow that was pretty similar to it, and the silver one, I just have too much silver. So when Glimmer Pop came out, I was like, oh, because I was like, I finally have an excuse to get a glitter puck because it's a goldish shade. And then it like pulled really silver on me. As gorgeous and reflective and stunning as it was, it did pull really silver on me. So I ended up going to switch it. And I switched it out for Dopamine Sparkle, which is the pink one. And it's honestly, it does have the little spongy in there so you can keep it nice. It is pink, but it doesn't look as close to the moon dust shadow that I thought it was. It's a very wet feel. Like it's cooling and wet to the touch, like a lot of those shadow sticks are nowadays. But it's just like, look at it, watch. Are you ready? Are you ready? Like, it's in a world of its own. It really is. Next level, coming from someone who has a ton of like sparkly, kind of glittery type of eye things, I do definitely suggest, like, if you can, you know, nobody needs to run out and get a glitter puck like tomorrow. I suggest waiting and getting a sale because the price of these is like 29 bucks, 29 I think, and it is giant. You can use it for face and body. It's gonna last you forever, but you can definitely get it on sale. So I highly suggest like not paying full price for this. But if I had to, I would, but you don't, just don't. I think that's it for makeup. So let's go ahead and hop on over to, I wanted to mention this fragrance combo that I have really been loving. I tried out another couple fragrances this month and nothing really was wowing me. Like there was a couple that were like, okay, but yeah, just nothing fantastic. But I have found in my collection a couple things that I love to layer together, and I've noticed I just keep grabbing for this combination. So this is the Sniff Hotcakes, and this makes you smell like a McGriddle. This has actually been in my favorites video before a long time ago. It's like a warm hug, like a delicious, like grandma's breakfast, like pancakes and syrup. It's just a delicious smell. It's not overpowering. My daughter loves it when I smell like pancakes. And then we all, you know, if you don't know Black Opium, but Black Opium's kind of like an OG. It's been around for a long time. I really love this fragrance. I feel like this one and YSL Prism Libre are like my two signature scents. So the ones that I, for years, have continued to repurchase. But I love to take the Black Opium and mix it with the hotcakes. And I don't know what randomly made me do that, but I'm really loving the combination. So yeah, it's just like, it's like a mixture of like sweet and sexy. Instead of like sweet and salty, it's like sweet and sexy. I don't know. It's just Really, really nice. And I also, this smells good with the Prism Libre. I feel like I have reached for this combination more. All right, I only have 2 hair care products, so I will quickly mention those and then we will finish this off with skincare. So I live in Florida. I've mentioned that a couple times in my videos, and it's very humid here. The weather can really just shoot your hair. I'm not a big hair person. I have tried lately in my 40s to be getting more out of my funk of just doing a bun every day and trying to like rock my natural curls and wear it down more often. And I've also been trying to like blow dry it and flat iron it here and there, but I get really just kind of disheartened when I put a lot of work into doing my hair and then I step outside and it just so I was on the hunt for a product that could kind of protect my hair from the humidity and not make me waste my time so it would last more than a day. And honestly, sometimes it doesn't even make it out of the bathroom before it starts to frizz out. So I tried several. This was the only one that worked for me. This is the Matrix Mega Sleek, and it's the anti-frizz top coat. You just use like a couple drops of this. I feel like this bottle will last me the rest of my life because you use so little of it, and it makes my hair stay straight. Like I still have to touch it up, but it keeps it straight and it keeps it from doing that whole thing. Just really been enjoying it. Now I will mention that I picked up the Mega Sleek shampoo and conditioner on the Ulta 10X sale, thinking that, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. How good do they all 3 work together? I don't think that the shampoo and conditioner necessarily did anything phenomenal because this worked great on its own. Actually, when I had first started using this, I was using my daughter's like Aussie Kids because I was out of shampoo and conditioner, and this still worked really great. So this shampoo and conditioner are like, you know, they're optional, but this works. And then the hair oil. Now, I also mentioned this in that Ulta 10X haul because I picked up 2 of them, and it was for a reason, because my husband keeps stealing my hair oil because it actually works. So I mentioned in that video that I have been dealing with like my hair thinning out mainly on my hairline, which it's doing a lot better. It was a lot worse, and it still has a long way to go. You know, it's not the funnest thing to talk about as a woman or a man, you know, but it's just a part of life. It thins out. So I figure, why not try what I can to see if I can help it. And I tried several oils, a lot of natural like herbal things and other hair serums, and this is the only thing that worked for me. The Living Proof Scalp Care, this one is now empty, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in my empties basket. But it's just, it also promises to help reduce grays. I cannot vouch for that because I don't have grays yet. And so if you struggle with grays, or if you're not gray yet and you want to prevent going gray, this is the only hair serum that I saw that also has that as a benefit that it promises. So I don't know. I am going to pay attention and see if I think that my husband gets less grays after using this over time. He has only been using it for a month or so. I've been using it for like 7 months, and I have a lot of new hair growth in the areas that I've been using it in. This is the Tier Mask Fit Makeup Fixer, and I forgot to mention this really quickly when I was talking about makeup. I talked about this in a video where I was talking about discovering K-beauty, and I just wanted to mention it again because I find myself reaching for this setting spray non-stop. I just feel like it really holds up to humidity. It does say that it's a blurring effect. I'm not so sure if I feel like it's blurring. It's helping fight against the weather conditions, I believe, because I also I have the LYS spray, I have the one size like SPF spray. I have a bunch that I kind of rotate through usually, and I don't know, for some reason this summer, this one seems to be the one that I'm always like, let me grab the Tier. Let me grab the Tier. So I did want to mention that. And then let's finish it off with skincare. So the first thing is kind of like a hybrid, I guess. It's a little bit of a makeup and a little bit of a skincare. This is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I actually got these in a BoxyCharm, and I was kind of like, me, because I do really love the Cali Ray Sun Drip Drops. Oh, he always wants to come here when I'm feeling. I love you too, buddy. He gets so jealous of the camera when I'm filming. He's just like, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. But yeah, so I really love the Cali Ray Sun Drip Drops, and so I was a little reluctant about these, but I was like, let me go ahead and grab them since I have them. And I really like this formula, and it also has skincare in it. So I feel like anytime that you get a beauty product that also is offering skincare, I feel like it's a win-win-win, like at least in my mind. I'm always going to kind of gear towards that. And this has cocoa extract and peptides in it. It mixes well. You can wear it just underneath your foundation, or I also like to put a little bit of this in if I have like a foundation that's a little bit too light for me. But yeah, just a really kind of like plays well with others type of product and packed full of skincare. Drunk Elephant is, I think, a little bit, you know, it's kind of more of like a mid-range, like a pricier brand. I did get this in the BoxyCharm though, so I'm not sure if I would go and I would pay full price for it, but if it was like on a sale or something like that, or a lot of times like BoxyCharm has things really cheap in their Boxy shop. Yeah. If you are someone that struggles with hyperpigmentation, perk up your ears. So I really think that this is just a winning combination. I'm a melanated person who, you know, anytime I get a blemish or anytime I pop a blemish, I'm gonna be left with a dark spot on my face. I am writing a new story in my life where that is a thing of the past for me, and these dark spots that I'm working on now are gonna be the last ones. We're speaking that into existence, but while I am battling the last few that remain, I have found like some winners. So this is the Numbuzin number 5, which and on its own, the whole brand Numbuzin, like, oh, just phenomenal skincare brand and very affordable and available on Amazon. But Numbuzin 5, this is the glutathione vitamin concentrated serum, and this is the COSRX, the alpha arbutin 2 discoloration care. Now, this has tranexamic acid 3% and niacinamide 5% and NAG 2%. Now, these two both are great for dark spots, and they both they're coming at your dark spots from a different way. So marrying them together, and I did consult, you know, with the trusty old internet that it was safe, because I know I used to be the type of person that would just throw anything on my face, and now I do try to be knowledgeable about what I'm using and when I'm using it and what I'm using together. So these are safe to use together. And then, in the Sephora 4X haul, I picked up this Haniel sleeping mask. So again, I consulted with the trusty internet, and I was just like making sure, like, is it too much? Should I not use these together? Because sometimes it can be too much and you don't want to be too hard on your skin barrier. But these all work safely together. And I feel like I have like the trifecta, like it's like the hyperpigmentation Avengers, like they're gonna vanquish my dark spots. I don't know, I just feel like I'm really doing everything. I'm doing the most when I use these at night. Now I will mention, do not use this trifecta on the nights that you're using any retinoids or like tretinoin. I would lay off of this on those nights, but other than that, they're really safe to use. And other than the sleeping mask, these two can use morning and night, as long as you're being really consistent with your sunscreen, because anytime that you are using actives and things that are geared towards hyperpigmentation, you do want to be very diligent about using your sunscreen, because it's going to make you more susceptible or like more vulnerable to the sun, and it can actually have like an opposite effect on your dark spots. So just be on top of your sunscreen anytime that you're using actives. But yeah, getting off on a skincare tangent there. I'm just sharing knowledge that I learned along the way, because in case you don't know, you know, it's good to know. These are the Anua Glow Pads. Now, this is something, these have PDRN and hyaluron, and I have truly been enjoying this for many reasons. I mentioned in another video how much I really love the VT Riedel Shot with PDRN. It is one of the most luxurious things I have ever put on my face, and this I feel like is a nice kind of way to, you know, put your, like, what do they say, like, stick your toes in, like get a feel for PDRN if you've been curious about it without breaking the bank. This brand Anua is very affordable. This comes with 60 pads, It doesn't give you the same experience of the serums, but it is very, very nice. And these pads are very like user friendly, as in a lot of these kind of skincare pads, you got to put them on and lay down because they will fall off your face. But these, I can put them on and walk around, do things around the house, walk the dog, do what I need to do. And then I will just kind of like, because they're very, very saturated too. They're very, very saturated. So I'll leave them like on my cheeks here for a little bit, and then I'll switch them and put like on my forehead right here, the same two pads. And then when I'm done kind of letting them sit, I will take the two pads and like wipe them everywhere and just make sure I get all of that PDRN goodness, which, yes, I am the woman that is saying that she is trying to squeeze every single drop of salmon sperm and get it on her face so she doesn't waste it. That's me. I also love the snail mucin. I do. I just do. I know they both sound gross, but they work for your skin. And I feel like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I don't know. We'll just move on. But I do really, really love those pads. And the very last thing that I wanted to talk about is something that I have just, I cannot believe I actually own one now. I'm just like, oh, I cannot believe, like, my husband listened to me. We just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary, and he had asked me what I wanted, and I was like, the only thing I wanted, I knew what I wanted. I was like, a zip halo. That's it. I want a zip halo. There's nothing else. Like, that's all I could think of that I wanted. And he got it for me. So I actually even told him like a few days before, like a week or 2 weeks before our anniversary. And I was like, you know, if you don't want to get me the zip halo, like, it's okay. Like, I understand. And he was like, I already ordered it. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's because it is pricey. But I wanted to mention it because even though I've only had it for a few weeks, if you have seen these and you were curious, because I know that for probably a couple years now, I have been watching girls use these, and a lot of people promise that it not only has those long-term results, but it has like immediate results, and they weren't lying. So at some point, I'm going to figure out a way how to like film this in my bathroom, or I don't know. I'm going to figure out a way to get it documented on camera. But that immediate effect, it does give you like a little bit of a lift, something that you can notice right away. And that's pretty incredible. So I'm thinking, you know, it's supposed to deliver those benefits that you see immediately that are temporary. Over time, using it over long term, you will see those temporary results kind of become permanent, and you're, I don't know, that's you know, that's what it says. That's what I'm hoping for. And so far it does not disappoint. It is just, and it's also really user friendly. So yes, it's expensive. I'm already actually looking into ways to I'm trying to open this up so I can show you what it looks like. I'm trying to look into like alternatives for the gel, because you do have to use like a specific gel with this, not like the Mini Booster Pro device from Medicube where you can use kind of any serum that you want it to sink in with, like water-based serums. This one, you have to use like a special conducting gel, and those are quite pricey. He stocked me up with quite a couple, like 2 bottles of the silver one, and then it came with one. So I have some time to figure it out, but I am going to look into finding out like something that works exactly the same, you know, for a more affordable price, because what's most important to me is this little guy right here. This is the Zip Halo, and it's just one of those devices. It connects to your phone and kind of tells you, you go through and you just do your little current thing. And I love my husband, and that was like the best present ever. I mean, he knows me, and he knows like I'm a skincare girl, so he spoiled me for our 20th, and I just feel very, very loved, and I'm just so thrilled that I actually own one now. So anyway, that was all of my favorites for the month. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with me. I did want to also mention too, I do always take the time to link all the products that I'm talking about down below in my videos. Nothing that I am linking is any sort of affiliate link or anything like that. I'm literally just a beauty lover, sharing my passion and sharing my joy for my love of all things beauty. And if you are ever interested in any of the things that I'm talking about, I try to like kind of find the best price and link it down below in the description box. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed today's video at all, I would truly be grateful if you would take a quick moment to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
What's the matter? No, see, I'm done talking about all the makeup.
Yeah, you were trying to sit on top of my makeup. Yes, you were. But I love you. I love you. I love you. You want to go outside? You want to go outside?